Hello and welcome to Quick Tips, the Elementor video series. In this video, I'll show you how you can use the Hotspot widget in Elementor. Using this widget, you can create hotspot on any image. Let me show you an example. Here I have an image, and on this image I have created different hotspots. So you will see the first hotspot here. This is another hotspot. If I move the cursor on the hotspot, it will show the information about that hotspot. So this is the hotspot and it shows the information about this hotspot, and I have also added image in this hotspot. You can change the icon for each hotspot, and you can also change the position of the information on each hotspot. For example, for this hotspot, the information is on the left hand side. For this hotspot, it is on the right hand side. So you can change the position of the information on each hotspot. So let's see how we can use the hotspot widget in Elementor. So here I'm logged into the dashboard of the WordPress website, and on this website I'm using Elementor. Now the hotspot widget is available only for the Pro widget. So in order to use the hotspot widget, you will need Elementor Pro installed on your website. So I have the Elementor Pro plugin installed. So I'm going to create a new section here. Let's use full width section and let's make it full width. So this is the section. Let's click on plus sign and search for hotspot. So you will see the widget here, hotspot. Drag it and drop it here, and it is asking you to choose the image. So I'm going to select the image. I have already uploaded the image. If you want to upload it, you can simply go to upload files and browse the image from your computer. So as of now, I'm going to select this image. Click on select. So this image will be used for the hotspot. Let's change the width of this image. I want it full size. Let's go to style settings and let's make it 100%. The width, maximum width will be 100%. So we will have this image full width like this. Now we are going to customize the first hotspot. So let's go to content, and here you will see three different sections: image, hotspot and tooltip. So we already have the image. This is the hotspot. By default it is set here, and below that you will see tooltip. So if I move the cursor on it, it is going to show the information about that hotspot, and that is called as tooltip. So let's go to hotspot. We have one hotspot created here. This is the one. So click on it and we will add some content for this one. Let's say this is for the tower one. So I'm going to add the information about this hotspot. Let's make it business tower 1. Right, so this is the information about this hotspot, and let's set the position. Right now it is set here. I want it here. So you will see an option here: horizontal orientation and vertical orientation. So you will need to play with this and change the position of the hotspot. So I'm going to change the position horizontally, and then I'm going to change vertically. So you will see the hotspot is here. All right, so this is the position of the hotspot. Let's go to content, and if you want to enable label for this one, you can enable label. Let's say I want number 1, so it will show number 1 there. So let's remove it for now. So for this hotspot, we have the information that is business tower 1. You can also add more information. So whatever information you want to add about that hotspot, you can add it here. Now let's go to tooltip option here, and you will see the position. This is the default position of the tooltip, and you will see an option here, trigger. When do you want to show this tooltip? For the trigger, you will see three different options: hover, click or none. So I'm going to select hover, and if I move the cursor on it, you will see the tooltip. And if I change it to click, I'll need to click on this to show the tooltip. So as of now, I'm going to select hover, and this is the animation: fade in, fade grow, fade by direction, slide by direction. If I select fade grow, this is how it will look. Select fade by direction and slide by direction. Right, so I'm going to select fade grow, and this is how it will look. Right now the font style does not look good, so we will change that one. So we have got image, the first hotspot and the tooltip. Okay, and the position is on the right hand side. If I change it to top, you will see the top position. If I change it to left, you will see the position in the left or bottom. So from here you can set the position of the tooltip. Let's go to style settings, and we have already changed the width of the image. You can also change the opacity of the image. You can also add border to the image. Let's go to hotspot and we will change the settings of the hotspot. Right now it shows this color and the size. So you can change the size of the hotspot from here. Let's use this size. And this is going to be typography for the hotspot. If you are using any content in the label section, then that will be the typography. For example, if I go to hotspot and add the label here, let's say label. So you will see this label here. And if you want to customize it, you can simply go to hotspot and change the settings from here. So for example, I'm going to change the color, and this is the box color. You will see the box color now, and we are going to change the color. Let's make it white. So you will see to change for the label, you can change the typography for the label like this. This is when we use the label. I'm not going to use a label. Instead of that, we are going to use icons. So I'm going to remove this and I'm going to use icons. So you will see an option here to add icon. So I'm going to use icon, let's say tower. So this is the icon, and now you will see the icon here for the hotspot. Now let's go back to hotspot and change the position. Let's add some padding here, so it will look nice. Let's add some radius also, like this. All right, so this is going to be the hotspot. You can customize the hotspot style settings according to your requirement. Let's go to tooltip, and for the tooltip we are going to change the font family first. So let's go to typography, change the font family. Let's use this one. Let's change the size, the text size, and alignment. Let's make it center align, and let's change the color also. Text color will be white, and the background color we are going to change it to this one. So now this is how it will look. All right, now let's go back and let's add another hotspot. So let's go to hotspot and click on add item, and we are going to change the position of this hotspot from here to here. All right, so let's go to position and play with the settings of the position. All right, and I'm going to use icon. Let's say this is going to be a Wi-Fi or the telecommunications. So for that, I'm going to use a Wi-Fi option. This is the new hotspot, and let's say this is telecommunication. Now here, if you go to hotspot, you will see the animation for the hotspot. This is the overlay. This is none. So there will not be any animation for the hotspot. Or you can make it soft bit like this, or let's make it expand. So it is going to expand like this. Now here you will see the tooltip is going outside the image. So I'm going to change the position for this particular tooltip. So for each tooltip you can change the property. Let's say I want it to the left hand side now. So it is going to open to the left hand side, and you can also use text wrap like this. All right, for each tooltip you can change the position. All right, now let's add another hotspot, and this is going to be, let's say, housing block, and go to position, change the position. Let's say this is where I want to show the housing block, and go to content and change the icon. Let's use house, and you will see it here. So this is the third hotspot. Now let's say I want to link this hotspot with some URL. So I'm going to use URL here. You will see a link option here. So let's add URL. Let's use google.com. So when someone clicks on it, it is going to open google.com. And if you want to add text on this hotspot, you can do that also. Let's say I want to add label, and so I'm going to add label house. So now you will see we have an icon as well as the label for this hotspot. And for this hotspot, I want to change the position of the tooltip, let's say to the bottom. So I'm going to use the option custom tooltip, and let's make it at the bottom. So this is how it will look. Now let's add one more hotspot. Let's create business tower 2. And I want to add image in this tooltip, so I'm going to click on add media, and let's use this image here. So if I move the cursor on it, you will see the information. The image is too big, so I'm going to change the width of the image. Let's make it custom size, and let's make it say 50 pixel, outdated. All right, so this one looks good. Now let's enable the text wrap also. Go to position, custom tooltip properties, text wrap. So now this is going to be like this. Let's add maximum width also. So it will be 100 pixel. Let's make it 200 pixel. All right, so this one looks good. So you can customize each and every tooltip. Let's go to content and change the icon. Let's make it building. And let's change the position also. Let's use this one. All right, so this is going to be the 4th hotspot. Let's publish it and let's view the page. This is the first hotspot, then second hotspot, this one. In this hotspot we have information as well as the image. Then this one has icon plus label, and this is the tooltip. Now let's see how does this look on the mobile device. Let's go to mobile view, and this is how it will look on the mobile device. If you want to customize, you can customize for the mobile device. So if I move the cursor on it, it is going outside the image. So let's go to the first hotspot and change the position of the tooltip. Let's make it top. So on the mobile device, it is going to show at the top. You can also change the size for the mobile device. Let's make it smaller. Hotspot, let's make it 15. So now it will be small. And if I move the cursor, it will be opening at the top. If I go to this one, it is on the left. This one is on the right hand side. So I'm going to change the position for this one. Now this is the 4th one. Let's go to position and change it to top. So this is how it is going to look. Change the width also, 120 pixel. So it is fully responsive on the mobile device. You can change the style settings for the mobile device. So if I change it to desktop view, you will see the size will be increased on the desktop, and the tooltip position is different on desktop. For example, this is on the right hand side. If I change it to mobile view, and if I look at this, it will be on the top. So according to your website requirement, you can change the style settings of the hotspot. So it is very easy to create hotspot on any image using Elementor. So that's it for now. See you in the next video.
Do not forget to subscribe to my channel to get more quick tips about online softwares and tools. If you have any questions, please leave us message in comments section. And press the like button if you like the video. Thanks for watching Quick Tips.